Now when I show people my spider collection, this freaks them out more than my actual tarantulas do. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Sorry I haven't done any videos in a while. Lots been going on. I'm not getting into any details because it's boring. But I had to feed these monsters today, so I thought I might as well try to do some feeding videos, and how about let's do it in 4K. What I'm going to do are kind of boring, but I wanted to at least give you an update here. My Phonopelma Morey, the smallest one I have, is getting out. Here she comes. But she just molted, which is awesome because these things barely ever molt. But she just did, so I'm just going to water her quickly. Badass. This next one here, Ola Rosia, Chilean rose hair. Also not very exciting to watch her eat, so I usually just cut up a roach and throw it in there. So I'll do that for her, but that's an update on her. We'll just move on to something a little more aggressive. So let's grab some food for them here. So. Now when I show people my spider collection, this freaks them out more than my actual tarantulas do. That's right. Thousands of roaches. Oh, crazy, right? So when you have 20 plus tarantulas and they each eat every week or a couple times a week, you need a lot of food. So I breed my own cockroaches. That's not weird, is it?
You are all weirdos. Ugh.
This is my Brachypelma verdezi, the Mexican rose gray. But a little update on her. And again, I pre-kill a roach, but it's pretty much dead. But she usually isn't an aggressive eater, so I just throw it in there and leave it alone. But there you go, there's an update on her. Okay, this next one is Brachypelma Emilia, Mexican redleg. And she's usually a pretty good eater. So I will throw some food in there. Also give her a little bit of water. Don't take too long. You know how large these 4K files are? Okay, she might not want to eat on camera, that's fine. Okay, so this is a Grammostola pulchra, Brazilian black. Usually a pretty good eater. Let's see if she makes a liar out of me. We'll see if she'll take one down in 4K. Oh, she wants it. No, that's not it. That's not it. Just moving that out of the way so you can see. Oh! The old water scare the roach trick right into the tarantula. That's really not a trick. Nobody does that. And again, with some of the bigger spiders, I'll show you some close-ups, maybe try to get some fang action. But there you go, takedown from a little tiny Brazilian black. All right, so here's my Brachypelma bomi, Mexican fire leg. She's hit or miss. Sometimes she does, sometimes she doesn't. She always ends up eating it, but a lot of times I have to just leave her alone for a little while. Oh, I can't tell if she got it, but she's sitting on it at least. Did you get it? I can't tell. Oh well, she's sitting on it. She's not going to let it get anywhere. So let's move on to another one. Formictopus species South Hispaniola, a good eater. Crunch. Don't go inside. I'm gonna get some close-ups. And again, if you have the setting on YouTube to put it to 4K, maybe try it out, see what these look like. 4K happy dance. Happy dance in 4K. All right, let's move on to another one. And this is my LP, Lacidora parahybana, who just molted again. And put on a decent amount of size with this molt. I'm gonna have to get her a new enclosure here. Pretty cool. Let's make sure she's well hydrated. So we're not gonna feed her, but there's an update on my LP. Getting big. Pretty quick too. And this one's hanging out at the top here. She got it after I stopped recording, of course. Oh well. Happy that she's eating. Harpictera pulchripes, golden blue leg baboon. Gonna need a rehouse real soon. This is my Brachypelma vagans, Mexican red rump. Usually a pretty good eater also. And crunch. Big 4K crunch. Fangs in 4K. Pretty cool. Let's try another one. And this next one is a Nandu Chromatic. I have two of these. This is the smaller of the two. Usually runs and hides. Kind of skittish, but a good eater. So we'll see if she'll stay up top and eat today. And she also is ready for an upgraded enclosure. All right. Crunch. Don't come out, little girl. Might want to get the lid back on there before she comes out of there. All right, let's try another one. And another update, someone I'm not feeding here. This is my Grammostola poker piece, Choco Golden Knee, who just molted and also is going to get an upgraded enclosure. But she looks pretty cool. She's an absolute sweetheart. Colors are starting to show pretty nicely. She's pretty cool looking. We'll make sure she's hydrated after her molt, and we will not feed her. But we will rehouse her soon, probably this week. And this next one is my juvenile, or excuse me, my probably sling, maybe juvie. Beha Morey also have an adult. This one also kind of hit or miss. Ooh, she almost got my tongs. I guess it's hit today. That's not working. Oh, don't do that. Go get that roach. Did you see her flick hairs at me? Not impressed. All right, well, she's ticked off. She might not eat if she's mad. So as soon as I put her back on the shelf, I'm sure she'll eat. She's a hair-kicky little girl. All right, let's move on then. Here's another one that's gonna get an upgraded enclosure. Brachypelma Emilia, green bottle blue. Look at the colors on her. I think I say that every time I get her on film. Ooh, look at her. She is pretty. And she's usually up for eating, so let's give her a meal here. Of course I would do that. You idiot. I wonder if I can. Probably can't grab that without ticking her off. Whoa, that scared the shit out of me. Oh, what a wuss. All right, well, she got it. We didn't really get it on camera, but you got me jumping like a big wuss. So maybe that's even better. I don't care how long you've kept tarantulas, they can make you jump. Let's try some more. Hey, this is a Nandu Chromatic, Brazilian black and white. Little flighty, but a pretty good eater. Let's see if she'll do that for us. And she will. Looks like a fluffier version of the Nandu Chromatic. Pretty cool. Okay, let's do another one. This is my Phonopelma Hensi, Texas Brown. She has a little bit of an attitude. Gives me lots of threat postures, but she seems hungry. So let's give her some food. Cool. She got it. She's got a big old butt on her. She might get her meal skipped next week. Tarantula booty shaming. This is my Acanthus geniculata, and she's kind of okay. She's a sweetheart, but she really does jump out of there sometimes. I was feeding her for a friend. A friend of mine came over and I wanted to show, how I feed to tarantulas. And I dropped a roach in there and she attacked it and then just started running out of the container. So she is known to take some strolls once in a while, but she is pretty cool looking. So let's see she'll eat a roach and not jump out at me. She'll definitely do the first part of that. I'm gonna hold on to her lid here, just in case. Acanthoscuria geniculata, Brazilian white knee. These things get big, and they're really good eaters. So if you want something that you're gonna always get feeding footage of, and that grow fast and get really big and impressive, this is probably a spider for you. I think they're pretty cool looking too, with that black and white legs. I know she wants to jump out at me. Don't do it. Good stuff, let's move on. Phonopelma chalcodes, the Arizona or the desert blonde. I had to take out her water dish here. It was pretty grody. She probably doesn't quite need an upgrade here, but her enclosure is getting a little bit dirty, so I might just give her an all new enclosure and upgrade it a little bit. Give her a nice big oversized tank with a lot more room to make some burrows. But I only feed her once or twice a month because her butt gets huge, man. She doesn't need to eat very much. So we'll give her a small roach. She's interested. Here she goes. She got it. Doesn't she look like a golden retriever or a yellow lab? Really fluffy and blonde. It's a cool species. I feel like this might be the tarantula that I've had the longest without molding. She has never molded in my care. These things grow so slowly. Some cool fang action in 4K. Pretty neat. Let's let her eat. Okay, this next one we're not going to feed. I'm just going to make sure she's hydrated. This is my Balba Blossom, my curly hair. And if you can see down in there, she just molted. One of those is her. The other one is her molt. And she's pretty much sitting on it, which is a shame. I don't really want to mess with her too much. I just want to make sure she's hydrated and she can eat in a week or two. She's probably also going to get an upgrade as well. I haven't really seen how big she is yet after this molt, but she might be ready. Okay, so we already saw a juvenile Nandu Chromatic, Brazilian red and white, and this one is a sub-adult, decent size. And let's throw roaches at her and see what she does. Crunch. Whoops, water coming in her hide there. That's why she's moving out. That's my fault. Sorry about that. Just make sure you get a little hydration in there, that's all. Cool skeleton looking legs on her, huh? Okay. So this girl molted a couple of weeks ago. This is my Phonopelma Emilia, Costa Rican zebra. And look how beautiful she turned out. She's pretty close to adult size. But has a little bit more growing to do. We can certainly use to fatten her up a little bit, but she is eating again and looks pretty cool. So let's see if we can get a roach in there. Oh, good chase. Probably give her a couple to fatten her up a little bit. I might actually get some mealworms too and give her one of those this month. See if we can't get a little bit of size on her. After that mold, I'm pretty surprised how small her abdomen got. Cool. And this gigantic girl, Morey, Mexican red knee, is kind of starting to worry me. She's usually pretty chill, but recently she's been climbing up on the back of this and digging in the foam, putting all these little foam beads everywhere. So she's being a real butthead. I'm not sure if she's stressed or if I should maybe try to redo her enclosure. Well, I'm going to redo her enclosure and I'm not going to have this foam exoterra thing on the back of it. I'll put something natural like a cork background, something that I feel a little bit more confident her chewing on rather than you know, this styrofoam crap. So that's going to be a nice little project. So I'll have to get her out of here and redo this enclosure, which needs done anyway. So that is pretty much all of my spiders, all of my tarantulas. Oh wait, we actually have a scorpion too we might feed. Yeah, let's do that. This is my Genies troglodytes, African flat rock scorpion. But let's stick a roach in front of her, see if she'll take it. Definitely hungry. African flat rock scorpion, Genies troglodytes, eating a roach in 4K up close. Just crunching on its head. Alright, that's enough. You guys are sick if you're still watching. And again, sorry no face cam. Sorry no hate line. I wanted to feed all the animals, so I thought I might as well film it. And I wanted to start messing around with some 4K video files, so there you go. There's all my venomous pets eating in 4K. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like the video, comment, subscribe, hit the little bell notification icon, and I'll see you in the next one.